Hello everyone, Tammy here. Welcome to my channel. Today is Mixed Media Monday, and I'm going to continue with something that I started on this weekend in my weekend clean sweep, which is doing some collaging with my artwork. So this is the piece that I did. I believe this is the piece I did. Yeah. Yeah. And so then what I want to do is I want to make another one. And then I want to come through and I'll probably make a bunch. Not on camera. We'll just do these ones on camera. And then I want to come through with some white paint and some black paint and do some mark making, maybe a little bit of stenciling, and just kind of play around with that. So this one, yeah, I'm just gonna start, putting some papers down. And no, I'm not really I'm thinking a little bit about composition, but not a lot. I'm just trying to just get some papers down, see what I like. Not even see what I like. I'm just gonna go ahead and just start gluing things down. And it's okay if it goes over the edge because I will trim it off when I'm done. But I just wanted to make another one so I could do two. Let's see. And I'm not a super fan of the straight edges in the collage. However, I can, cover those up. So I'm not too worried about that. Now you notice that some of these colors are, bright, like these ones here, and this is a little bit muted. Not to worry, I am going to bring some more brighter stuff in. Don't you worry about that. And I can't really describe like the process, except for this I decided I wanted to use some pinks, greens, and blues, and that's about as far as it went. So I just, pulled out some papers and I just pulled out papers and started tearing bigger pieces down. Okay, like that. I might, yeah, I think I want a little piece of green, maybe right here. And that is nothing more than like just a feeling. And I don't know. Oh, this one might work. this way. Yeah, maybe just like that. So let's, what have I already glued down? So this can glue all the way down. Right there. And then this. Right there. This. Since this already has a straight edge, I'm going to go ahead and just line it up with the edge. The rest of the stuff I will cut, cut down. Okay, so I really like that. I like how that came out. There's a few edges where the glue didn't hit, and just bring in some of this. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go get like some paints and then some things to stamp with, and put my scraps away, and then be back with the second part of this. So this one I think I'll use some white. This one will have some black, and then we'll see where it goes from there. So I'll be back in a flash. Okay, so I got some palette paper here and I pulled out a few just mark making tools. I don't know if I'll use them all, but I just wanted to show you. So these are just some lids that can make circles, different sizes. That's what I have here. So that's for that. I have some of this is like well, I think you can use it for a lot of things. We used it specifically for carpets, area rugs, so they don't slide. So this makes some nice mark. And I have two pieces in case I want to do one white and one black. I don't want to have to wipe them off. Same with bubble wrap. Bubble wrap's a good mark making tool, so I have two of those. And then I just pulled out a bunch of stencils. They're just little, this is one of my favorites for what I'm going to do. I also like this one. It's great, gradiated, so I like to do, that. This is a good one. This one probably wouldn't, this one works better on solid. Like I might be able to do a little bit of it in here, but it would probably be hard to see in this Bezier type of area. So I'm not sure if I'm actually going to use that. So, and I'm using just white gesso and black gesso. So these are the two things that I'm just going to use. So I'm just going to put, this is old, well, it's palette paper, but I have used it before. So I'm just, because I'm not putting a bunch of different colors down, I'm not mixing colors, I'm just using the two gessos. Yeah, I didn't worry too much about it being perfect. So, oops. And I forgot to get, I like to use makeup brushes or makeup sponges. that needed to be shaken up. So I'm gonna actually wipe this up. I haven't used the black gesso in a while. I'm gonna shake it up and then pour another blob out. You probably couldn't see it, but it was separated. Okay. Okay, that's much better. Okay, then I have these makeup sponges. So I'm gonna I'm gonna pull a couple out that I've already used so I can show you kind of what I do. You can just cut these ends off. I think I might. What sometimes happens is it bends kind of a weird way, so then the paint that's soft, so I'll go ahead and use that even with that paint on there. This could probably use that with the paint on there too, but I'm going to cut it off. So you can use the makeup brush all the way down to where it's, you know, tiny. And with a lot of these stencils, you don't need a big area. So the first thing that I want to do is just do some very light stenciling. And I think this one's kind of darker, and it already has some black on it, so I want to put some white. Let's do it up here. So yeah, so I just put my makeup sponge in here like this, and then I just kind of dop it off on the side because I don't want a ton of paint on it. Okay, so that just makes some little white dots. And I'll just put a few more down here. Okay, so then I want to try the I want to try this. So I'm going to get a brush and I'm just going to brush some paint on it. That looks really good. I like that. Let's do one more in this area here. So this, I like how this worked better than using the stencil. Yeah, that looks nice. So then I think I want to come through, you know, we have these black circles here. So I think I just want to come through with this little lid and, you know, just do don't want the paint to be too much, but yeah, that looks good. Okay, so I'm going to do one that kind of goes off the page. Nice. And maybe another one up here off the page. Like that. And let's see. Do one. Okay, like that. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So let's see, what else do we have? We want to try. Let's. So this, I'm going to try this, just kind of right off the edge. And I think I want to try some black, just because. I want to see if it works better in the stencil than the white gesso. See if the black gesso works better. And it could just be the stencil too. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Cool. Maybe I might put a little bit down here, just off the edge of the page down here. Yeah. Okay, then you just have this, you know, it's just a nice little abstract piece of artwork. So you could do a series of these. So like off camera, I made a couple more. These ones are a little bit smaller, and so they could go side by side. And the three of them together make a really nice little, you know, vignette of paintings. So I like that. I'm gonna actually come in here with this, and I'm gonna press down where I use the stencil to see if I can get the white to just be a little more pronounced. Yeah. Okay, so let's do the other colored one. Yeah, I like how I like all those layers. Juicy. Okay, so I want to try this. Definitely do. So here's the white sponge. I'm gonna put a lot more gesso down there. Okay, so I'm gonna not sure this is working very well. Ugh. Might not like that. Oh, doesn't look bad at all. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna do a little bit more down here, kind of in the same area of the stencil. Yeah, that one got a little smushy, but not bad. Not bad. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to try these dots with some black, I think. Yeah, not the greatest. Not the greatest. I think if I had like this black gesso is a little bit it's lighter bodied. I think a heavier bodied paint might work well instead. You know, it doesn't look awful, but it's not perfect. Okay, so I don't know what else this needs. Kind of like where it's at. I don't really want to use another smaller stencil. I might do something like this, just kind of down and then this way, maybe. I'm just playing around with pattern and, you know, all that fun stuff. And then I'll come through with some some circles, I think. I like that. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, so let's see. What should I do? Let's do some, I'm going to do some bigger white circles, I think. And maybe just put this along the edge of this. Nice. I'll do a couple smaller ones. Okay. So yeah, I like that. That actually looks really, really nice. I think I might do a little, just tiny bit. I should use the bubble wrap. I didn't use that yet. Why not? We're just playing, right? There we go. Okay, well that was fun. So I have to go clean up my mess, but I like how these turned out. So like this one, you can kind of see a little bit of difference. You know, some of the colors get pushed back when you add the white and the black onto it. Looks really good. Yeah, happy with it. Okay, so that was just a fun kind of side mixed media Monday. Really nothing to do with journaling except the fact that if I decided like I didn't want to, you know, put these in little frames and hang them up, I could definitely cut these up and use them for tag bases. So it's kind of just showing you different ways to use your material. And you know, I know a few of you that watch me are, you know, have painted in the past, and you might have some leftover painter paper, like I have a bunch of it, and yeah, playing around with it. It's just it's fun. It's fun to take your own work and create something with it. So that's kind of a goal that I've had, and I've had it in my head for a while, and I knew when I retired that I wanted to play around with that a little bit. So that's what I'm doing. So okay, there's a couple things I just want to do before I sign off on this Mixed Media Monday. And I pulled in the I zoomed in closer. So I want to do just some doodling. This is usually something that I do to finish off a piece. And again, it's not anything super pre-planned, or it's just kind of something that I just start wherever it feels like it needs to be, like doodles need to be added. It's kind of hard to explain. But so I have this 0.5 micron pen, and I'm just going to start circling some of these white areas. And I don't know that I'm necessarily going to, you know, circle every single one. I kind of like the haphazard look a little, you know, a little bit. It's something that I enjoy. So there's that, and then I'll do a couple down here. Yeah, something like that. And I don't know if anything else is really needed. Could come through over here and do a few. Just to maybe give it, like right now, it kind of looks like a blob of white. So you know, just maybe coming through a little bit on a few of these will make it look less like a mistake, if that makes sense. Okay, something like that. Then, I'm not really sure. I don't really know if I necessarily want to do any white on this one. I kind of like how it's looking, just like this. So I'm going to leave this one and then maybe come over to this one. And then this one I would do a little bit similar, only with the black dots. I would outline them in white. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I'll just leave that. I wanted to come on and just show just adding a little bit of doodles and pen work and what that might look like. And yeah, so this is where I am going to call it good and say goodbye. And I hope you all have a great day. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.